Folks, what is going on? Let me go ahead and share this out. Give me one moment. Tweet. What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Let me wait to get a few more people in here to join. And we will have a conversation. I am doing wonderful. Thank you, guys. Ariel, get out. Get out, Ariel. Nah, man, I'm joking. It's good to have you here, my friend. Thank you for joining. Guys, let's give it a few minutes. We'll get a few more people to join. I'm sorry, my throat has been killing me. I'm feeling a little bit better. Shut the hell up, woman.
Te tengo un chisme bien caliente. Te digo ahorita.
I don't know what you're saying, honey.
I got some gossip for you.
What gossip?
I'll tell you later.
Real gossip?
Yeah.
Good?
Did I get chismoso? Real gossip?
Good gossip? Good gossip? Bad gossip? You know I like my gossip served cold, honey. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. All right. Let's see, folks. Good job, Ryan. I agree. She has to every now and then, you know. All right, folks. So, before anybody asks, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna mention who this person is, but I will say this: a very popular New York Yankees mainstream reporter, who all of you know and would be very aware of if I mentioned a name, but I will not do that, just DM'd me about 20 or so minutes ago that he would be literally shocked at this point if the New York Yankees do not reach out to Dan Lozano or Scott Boras in the next week or so. So this is what I've been saying for quite some time. I think even in my video this morning, I mentioned this. Now, this doesn't confirm that the Yankees are going to get one of these guys. This doesn't confirm that it's going to happen. Heidi, my friend, thank you. I am going to get to your post here, your question very quickly. Give me 1 second. This is what I've been saying, folks. Now you got Bryce Harper apparently even going out and saying that the New York Yankees are not the New York Yankees, I'm sorry. You even got Bryce Harper saying he's willing to accept a 2 or 3 year deal now, okay? This is what I've been talking about. At some point, either one of these guys are going to go to their agent and go, look, it's pretty damned obvious this is not the year. It's pretty damned obvious this is not what we were expecting. So let's see reality here. This is reality. We're not getting the offers we want. You as my agent, we want to get a deal with a team that we want to play for. We don't want to go ahead and just take money from a bad club. We don't want to just take money from a team that's not going to compete. Because if they were going to do that, folks, you'd probably see them signed already. Hell, if I'm going to a team, I want to be there for a free agency, right? I want to be there for spring training. Guys, I'm not going to say who the person was. Let them do their own column if they're going to do it or talk about it more. I asked if I can talk about it, obviously without naming names, and I can. So I'm going to talk about it here with you guys live. Heidi, I'm going to get to your comment in 1 moment. But this is what I've been saying for a long time, and I think what a lot of you, the reason why a lot of Yankee fans hold out hope is because at this point, the White Sox, the Phillies, maybe the Giants seem like the main competition. Jose, this also has to do with Manny Machado also. So it was both guys. It was Manny Machado or Bryce Harper, Dan Lozano or Scott Boras, that they think that this person believes wholeheartedly that the Yankees will reach out very soon and go, look, they want to play here. Here's what we're going to offer, but this is it. I don't take much into the account of Bryce Harper shaving Bryce Harper is not bearded anymore, folks. You can see it's like a quick buzz job. It's not a clean maybe it was clean shaven. We don't know. I'm not a damn Inspector Gadget over here. And I don't take that into much great account. I don't think that means anything that he shaved. Sometimes you let the beard go. Sometimes you shave it off. He shaved it off. Doesn't mean I think he's going to be a Yankee or anything like that. No crazy conspiracy theory. But I think, again, and Jack, who is a regular on these live chats, Jack, I messaged him beforehand to get him on because I wanted to shout Jack out. Luis Severino is training at Jack's school right now, at the university he attends. And Jack was able to talk to Severino. And Severino told Jack that the Yankees and Machado, they want to work out something. Now, you could choose not to believe Jack, but I believe him because it's been shown now that I did talk to him. And there's Jack right there. Jack, thank you for being on. So Jack did talk to Luis Severino specifically. And if you all do not believe Jack, Luis Severino is in fact at his school. So there is 100% true to that. Ariel, look, I know it sounds like a coincidence. I mean, I was only told this about 25 to 30 minutes ago. Basically, right after I posted that, I asked if I could talk about it, and I was told go ahead. You guys know this guy. You guys see this guy on television. This is not new, trust me. Luckily for me, I have been able to get close to when it comes to speaking on terms of talking about things I hear and bouncing things off of other people to about 3 or 4 really mainstream Yankee guys. And I told you guys a couple of days ago, even this morning, I think, when I said I would not be shocked if this does start to come out more, because it only makes sense. Look, we're hearing now that Nolan Arenado is closing in on possibly an extension with the Rockies. The Yankees have a chance at 2 26-year-olds who are not signed at a bargain deal. You cannot sit back if you're the New York Yankees and make this type of move. You got to be out your mind. Let me get to some comments and some answering some questions. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Matt, my friend, yes, I will do that. Guys, speaking of what Heedy sent to me, the comments made by Aaron Boone. Again, guys, if you saw my tweet, that's my tweet. What the hell do you expect Aaron Boone to say? Hey, Aaron, do you think your team's complete? No, they're not complete at all. You know, we're not really complete. I mean, have you guys seen this? I mean, we're about as complete as Ray Charles trying to put together a 1,000-piece puzzle. You know, we re-signed CeCe Sabathia. I mean, come on. We got Brett Gardner back. Jesus. Lord have mercy. Are you kidding me? Folks, Aaron Boone's not going to come out and go, look, we probably add some more pieces here. It's not going to happen, folks. So, Heedy, to answer your question, I could care less what Aaron Boone has to say. Of course, Aaron Boone is going to say his team is complete. Of course, he's going to say his team is ready to play baseball. Of course, he is not going to say the Yankees need to add pieces. He's not going to say that. It makes no sense whatsoever. Jack says, if you check Felix's timeline, I have proof that I met with him. You should have seen the face that Sevy made when I brought up Manny Machado. There you go, folks. Jack is a regular. I have no reason not to believe Jack at all. It has been confirmed that Luis Severino is at his school. Jack had the privilege to speak to him. And again, when he brought up Manny Machado, he got that reaction. So I do think, and remember, these guys talk a lot. These guys talk a lot. Sal, you did not miss much. If you saw my tweet, I've had a mainstream Yankee reporter tell me today, about 25, 30 minutes ago, that he would be shocked if the New York Yankees are not reaching out to Scott Boras or Dan Lozano here this week, in the next week or so, to see if there's a way they can make these deals work, because it's pretty obvious at this point. These guys don't have major contracts. These guys don't have another team they necessarily want to go to. one of these guys want to play for New York. I told you guys as early as yesterday, my gut feeling is that he's still going to sign. They're going to sign one of these guys. That is my gut feeling. No evidence behind that besides what I've heard. I'm doing a Q&A tomorrow with Sevy. Is there anything you want me to ask him? Look at this, Jack. Thank you, man. Jack, is there something I would want you to ask Luis Severino? I don't know, Jack. I don't have anything personally for me. I don't know. I really don't know. Thank you for asking. Maybe some of the guys on here got something they'd want you to ask them, but I personally don't have something that I want you to ask them. Any word on the SP? No. I don't have any word on a starting pitcher right now, besides the Yankees are still interested. Anything on that Cueto trade? I don't think there was any legs behind that. I told you guys, and I will say it again, all I have heard all winter long and all off season is that the Yankees have had discussions about moving Ellsbury, but none of those discussions have grown legs and have moved at all. It's never been nothing along those lines. They told me ask anything that came to mind. Cool. Perfect. So, guys, go ahead, and if you want to have Jack ask any questions, he'll be happy to do so. Possibilities of Warren coming back. 6 SP opener. God, I forgot Adam Warren is still available. He would make some sense for the Yankees, no doubt about it. I'd be happy to have Warren back. I've always liked Adam Warren. Always liked him. If anyone likes Ellsbury, I like that. He probably don't even know who you're talking about. He probably wouldn't even know who he is. He wouldn't even know who he is. Ryan wants his money back. First guy to take the deal is a Yankee. That I agree. I agree with that to a sense. I think what it's going to come down to is, I mean, what the Yankees could also do, which is pretty simple, is say, hey, look, here's a deal for either one of you guys. The first guy that accepts it, you come on board. And the next one, it'll be withdrawn. Here's the offer. We're going to offer both of you and go from there, and that's it. I think that's really possible. Now, if you look again, and I'll review this pretty quickly. Nick, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you. I will go ahead and let me say this real quickly. If you measured it too, guys, I've never been silent about this. I've never been silent about my opinion on this. I will keep it the way it is, and I will say what my opinion has always been. I believe the best fit for the New York Yankees lineup is Bryce Harper. I'm going to go ahead and say that Bryce Harper, and I said this going back to when the World Series was on, and I made my Yankees lineup of what I would do at that moment. And Bryce Harper was the guy I went for instead of Manny Machado. And the reason is, that's a dream, man. I mean, can you imagine Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper, Giancarlo Stanton back-to-back-to-back? Followed by Andujar, Sanchez, so on and so forth. I mean, the protection Aaron Judge would face is unbelievable. It would be truly tremendous. And I mean, Bryce Harper could play left. I think it's very possible. You can rotate the outfielders on a regular DH rotation. You can still have Aaron Judge have some starts in center. You can have Harper get starts in center field. There's many different ways to go about it. How do you get this information? I get this information from doing this for many, many years. I've been doing this for quite some time. I've been doing this for about 9 years. I'm doing it now on Twitter for about over a year now. And if you guys can see, I've grown quite the name on Twitter pretty quickly. I broke many stories, and a lot of mainstream guys have obviously recognized that. And we've been going back and forth for the last couple of months, bouncing information that I get towards them, and them even sending me information. So my presence is only growing. Devin, I'm happy you were able to get on live, my friend. Thank you. He gets it from his Dominican maid. Oh, God, please don't let her hear that. Please. Just got in here. Who's the mainstream reporter? I will not. There's no reason for me to say that, guys. I will not tell you guys that. If you see a story come out soon about that, maybe you'll know if they go ahead and do that. Why are they saying, yeah, I don't think Judge would have to move. No, I do not talk to Joel Sherman. That I can tell you. I do not talk to Joel Sherman. Yeah, I do not talk to Joel Sherman at all. That I can tell you guys right now. Jack says, ask Sevy what the chances were to sign him, and he said both sides were trying to work things out. I stand by my word. I'll DM you if anything pops up. Jack, my friend, no doubt about it. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. But there is no doubt about it. There is no doubt about it. I think I've been saying this too for a while. It is also not John Heyman, guys. But I'm not going to go into any detail anymore about saying yes or no who it was. I'm not going to do something like that. So if you guys want, please let me go ahead and open the floor to you guys for quite some time. And we will go ahead and do a little more chatting about, I'll answer some of your questions. What is the latest with Manny and Bryce? When do you think Manny will sign? God, I mean, my hope is that one of these guys sign before spring training. I think it's only fair. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think it kind of sucks that you may have a spring training press conference, but we will see. Ryan, that's right. Liam Neeson is, guys, if I say something, he has a very great set of skills. He will find me, and he will kill me. No, it is not Dan Clark, guys. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Who is more likely, Manny or Bryce for the Yankees? I still hold out and say my belief is Manny Machado, just because I don't believe the Yankees have tons of faith in Andujar at third base. And at this point, Manny Machado will no doubt about it, play third base for the Yankees. Any chance we get both? I would never say never, but I do not think they sign both. Ryan is a big deal, but it is not Ryan. What's going on? What's going on, everyone? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome if you're just joining. Who's more likely to sign first? I will again say Manny Machado. No, Felix did not tell me this information, folks. You think Manny signs with the Yanks since he is not getting his money? That's all I've been saying over the last couple of days. I mean, that's based solely on gut feeling. I mean, that is solely based on gut feeling. That if you really think about it, who's out there? I mean, who's signing these guys? Who is signing Machado? It's pretty damned obvious at this point. Nobody has denied that Manny Machado wants to be a Yankee. Nobody has denied that at all. Nobody has said that they don't believe this is going to happen. Nobody has said that Machado's going to sign somewhere else. Everybody has said for quite some time now that, you know, he's obviously not signing. He wants to be a Yankee. Maybe they'll make something work. Maybe they won't. You have a few reporters out there who have been saying the same thing, similar, that it looks like, you know, it's obvious Manny wants to, I think Joel Sherman has said it. I think Andy Martino has said it. And I think a few others have said it, that it's pretty obvious that Machado wants to be a Yankee. And that's one of the reasons why he has not signed anywhere yet. But this is the first evidence that I personally have that is exactly claiming what I've basically said, which is that you're gonna see sometime soon the Yankees are gonna have to reach out to one of these guys' agents, and go, look, man, what's the deal? What can we do to make it work? And that is what I believe you will start hearing that more in the next couple of days. And I got proof of that through a mainstream reporter who believes the same thing wholeheartedly. He said he would be really utterly shocked at this point with where the offseason is, where these guys have not signed yet, and what's going to happen. So we'll see what happens there. What else do you folks have for me? I believe our infield would be, this is Devin, let's see. I believe our infield will be Manny at third, Tulo at short, Glaber at second, LeMahieu at first, Miguel DHing. I think that's possible. Pete, do you think Anthony Smith will be an easy fight for Jones? I do. I think John Jones stops him in the first or the second. Guys, no, I haven't talked to Dan Clark in a very long time, kind of since he cowered out. And I'm sorry, I like Dan Clark. I have nothing against him. But he made a very dumb idea by just giving up when when DJ LeMahieu signed with the Yankees, and then he just gave up everything, and his source kind of went out the window or whatever the hell it was. It was very odd, but yeah, I do not talk to him anymore at all. My thoughts on the rules that are proposed when it comes to the relief pitcher having to face 3 guys. I'll tell you who it wouldn't affect at all. It wouldn't affect the Yankees. The Yankees got a bullpen that can get anybody out. Lefties or righties, it doesn't matter. They can get anybody out. When it comes to the DH, all you guys got to do is watch my video. I truly believe the National League should have a DH. I don't see the downside to not having a DH. I think it makes all the sense in the world. Ariel, my friend, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. I think it makes all the sense in the world to have a DH in the National League. I know a lot of people don't like it because they love the difference in the league. I like it too. I just do not think a pitcher needs to be hitting. I think it's stupid, especially in a time where baseball is more of a business now than it's ever been. So we will see. Pete, I believe Woodley is going to smoke Usman and Askren will beat Lawler. I agree on both, but I always give a guy like Lawler a puncher's chance against a Ben Askren. I mean, Ben Askren I don't think has ever really been in there with the elite talents that the UFC is going to have, so it's going to be interesting to see if he can manhandle a guy like Robbie Lawler. That's going to be very interesting to see. What would Ohtani do in the NL if he got to DH? I think he'd be very good. Pete, thoughts on possible pitching additions? I still think it makes sense. Somebody was on the MLB, Richard Justice, I think, was on the MLB Network the other day saying he still thinks the Yankees do need to add a starting pitcher. I think that's very realistic. I think they should. He believes Gio Gonzalez is that guy. I don't know if Gio's going to want to sign a one-year deal for a guy who potentially will not start all the time. But, guys, I got no faith in what CC Sabathia is going to do this year. I said the same thing. I don't believe that that's going to happen. So we will see. We'll see what happens there. I don't have a lot of faith in Sabathia this year. I am worried about the weight cut. I know he needed to do so for his own health, which makes all the sense in the world, and God bless him. But I don't know if it's going to be a great year for CC. Heedy, my friend, thank you. Something people aren't talking about. If Arenado does sign that alleged extension, Machado's value goes up. That is true. You may see other teams then jump in to go ahead and look to sign him. So that is very possible. And I think that kind of lights a fire under the Yankees. Because I think that report was bogus anyway. I made a video about that. I don't think the Yankees like Arenado more than Manny Machado. I think that was just a bogus thing to get people off the Yankees' back. That's what I seen it as, and I reported that. I mean, all of a sudden, the Yankees, look, remember, the Yankees loved, let's not forget, folks, the Yankees absolutely loved Patrick Corbin. This was not disputed by anybody. Every single prediction thing you've seen before the year had the Yankees going after Patrick Corbin because, quote unquote, they loved him, right? All of a sudden, we didn't like him that much, not at the value, not at this, not at that. All of a sudden, you see that you start hearing that the Yankees like Nolan Arenado. It was all baloney, folks. It's all the Yankees PR. They go ahead and they throw information to some of these guys on the Yes Network that's just becoming a propaganda machine. And I love the Yes Network. But my God, are they boring. That Hot Stove show needs an injection. They need a Simonetti injection. They need something, not just me. They need some talent. They need somebody to bring some fun to the show, have some debate, something. They all agree with each other, and then they say the same shit all the time. I mean, it's very easy to work a show like that. Well, I don't think it's going to happen. Well, they didn't like him that much. Hell, the day before, folks, the day before Patrick Patrick Corbin signed, Jack Curry said he still thinks he's going to be a Yankee, and it makes sense, and the Yankees love him. Then, all of a sudden, he is no longer there, and then all of a sudden he's no longer there, and all of a sudden, the Yankees never wanted him. They didn't like him that much. It's so full of shit. You can read it. You could smell it a mile away. It's an absolute joke, man. It's an absolute joke. It's an absolute... Look, SNY, the Mets do a hot stove show way better. It's not even close. It is not even close how much better their network is. Jack says Sevy was throwing absolute gas today. Filthy stuff. That is awesome to hear. Patrick Corbin did eventually get overpaid, but that's not the beef here. The beef here is that the Yankees came out and said they really weren't that interested in him. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. That's a good one. That's a good one. Corbin's a 500 pitcher, not a big loss. We'll see about that this year. Source, what's your thoughts on Montgomery or the King kid for starting pitcher? Montgomery may not even be back this year. And if he is, it's probably going to be end of July after the All-Star break, or it will be at the in August. And I don't think that's even 100% a possibility he's even back at all. So Montgomery, I don't have much faith in at all. I don't think the Yankees should let him recover and let him get healthy. Mike King has really good stuff. A lot of people like him. The Yankees are very high on him. Other teams are high on him, as he's been asked for in plenty of trades. But Michael King will stick around. Michael King will have a chance to show what he has this year, and hopefully he does a good job. Will Judge get a 10-year contract? No, I don't think so. No one's getting a 10-year contract. Maybe Trout. Maybe. Yeah, I would still say maybe on Trout. I don't think he will either. I'm having calzone, a Sicilian pie tonight. Mac Miles, my friend. That sounds delicious. Thoughts on Andujar working on his first step? That's a good one because that makes sense. Because let me tell you guys something about Andujar. I told you guys, I've been following... yes, Nick, I did get your donation. Thank you, my friend. Hoo-ha. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. One of the things I've heard about Miguel Andujar, this is going back to when he wasn't the hottest ticket in Yankee prospect planet, that the first step was his problem. His read on balls coming towards him was always an issue. So the first step was his problem. And also the way he sets and throws was also an issue. I never felt a ball hit at him he wouldn't catch. It's the balance of the way he goes. They felt that the balance, his first step, his balance is what affects his range and makes him not able to get to a lot of balls hit on the right or the left side of him. So if he is able to work on that and improve, and I always said it, I think Miguel Andujar has a chance to truly, truly get much better and to truly, truly become... he's very athletic, so he has the chance to do these things. So I think it is possible you can see Miguel Andujar take a step in the right direction this year. I think that's very possible. Andujar does have a cannon. One of the things I would like to see is Alex Rodriguez work with him. The reason why I say I think A-Rod is the best guy to work with him, you're the best, man. Keep up the good job. Thank you. I appreciate that. My number one source for Yankees, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would like to see A-Rod work with Andujar a lot at third base. The reason being, A-Rod had the same sidearm. A-Rod had the same sidearm, and A-Rod had a cannon too. He would go sidearm and be very accurate with his throws. People do not give Alex Rodriguez the credit he deserves as being as moving a position and becoming a really good third baseman, excellent third baseman. He never really got credit for that. Adrian Beltre also does the same thing. So I think working with a guy like Adrian Beltre, which he has, makes a lot of sense too. If we get Harper, what is the depth chart going to look like? Harper probably plays right or left field. And I think Aaron Judge will be okay with playing left. Aaron Judge is such a good outfielder, he could play center field if you really had to have him there. I think if Aaron Judge had to play center field once or twice a week, I don't think it will make any difference at all. I think it would be terrific. What do you think is the contract Manny will sign? I think I've been saying this for a while now. I think you can still sign a long-term deal. I think you can still have opt-outs after the second or third year. Both of these guys should look for opt-outs after the second or third year, considering this. Sorry, folks. Sorry. They shut me down there. What I was saying before, I think they both sign. I think an opt-out for either one of these guys make a lot of sense, considering they're both so young. They're under 30. Do the opt-out, come back, see if, a new CBA is signed, and teams may throw more money your way. It would be very, very interesting. Jack, thank you. My friend, who wins if there's a Cerrone-Conor McGregor fight, and why? If Conor McGregor lost to Donald Cerrone, which is a tremendous matchup for Conor McGregor to get back to being the form he was before, I don't see how Conor McGregor loses to Cerrone. People still remember that Conor McGregor did very well against a guy like Khabib on the ground. Khabib eventually got over on him and beat him up. But Conor McGregor against Donald Cerrone, I do not see how Cerrone wins that fight. Conor McGregor is good. That fight will stay a lot on the feet. I think Cerrone would try to take him down. But, folks, Conor McGregor is not a bad grappler. Trust me when I tell you that. He will not get taken down very easily against a guy like... the only guys that are going to take McGregor down easily are really good wrestlers like Khabib. Those are the guys that will easily take him down. Look, good wrestlers like Eddie Alvarez weren't able to take him down. Nate Diaz wasn't able to take him down. I think Conor McGregor will do very well against Cerrone, and I expect him to stop him within one or two. If Conor McGregor shows out to be the guy he was before the Khabib fight. Rigatoni for Valentine's Day dinner. Yes, I mean, that's love. That's love in a bowl right there. There's no doubt about it. That is love in a bowl right there. No question. Nicholas, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for joining. Thank you. Who is the first $400 million player? I don't think you see one anytime soon. I really don't. Later, Simonetti, got to go cook. Got to go cook dinner. Keep up the great work. Best source on YouTube for Yankees updates and news. Al, my friend, I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much, my friend. Greatly, greatly appreciate you. The Gabagool. We got to have the Gabagool. I agree. Heedy, my friend. Snooze Fest off season. I agree 150%. I agree 150%. Guys, quick little message for you, please. Go ahead and get those likes up if you do not mind. And also, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. We are pushing 3,600 subscribers. I want to get to 5,000 as soon as I can. If you guys can help out by sharing, sharing my link would be awesome. Would be so thankful. I don't really do Facebook, so if any of you guys do Facebook, please go ahead and share this out. Instagram, share it out. Twitter, share it out. That is the way you guys can help me build quicker and do all the things that I am expecting to do for you all over the next year. I'm working very hard on many different things to really get the best news to you, and in great quality too. I'm hoping by middle of this year, maybe late this year, to have a whole studio set up that's going to be really nice, and hopefully to the point of where I'm doing live shows every day for an hour or so, which would be amazing, especially during the year. So those are a lot of things that I'm working on also. If there is one player that deserves a $400 million contract, it is Mike Trout. You agree, President Rigatoni? I do agree. I think that's possible. Coop, my friend, thank you for being here. Just got home from school. What's up, Pete? Coop, my friend, nothing really new besides the tweet I put out there, and I've just been talking about that the whole time, but nothing really new. If things go well, I will move into Pete's house as a permanent sidekick and sleep on his futon. Yes, Ryan will be moving in with me, and we will be doing live shows every single day. You need a plane flyer over the Jersey Shore. Just make sure you got the Italian last name on there, right? Jacoby Juice headed to the Giants. I still say no. Trust me, guys. I've been looking to break a Jacoby Ellsbury story for you guys for quite some time. Haven't been able to do that. The reason why the Cueto and Ellsbury thing makes sense is that the Yankees and the Giants will collect insurance on these guys, and that way it's kind of going to even out, which does make a bit of sense, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Can I guess the pet you guys will have? Yes, please, Coop, go right ahead and guess the pet. Phil, yes, I will be going up to a Yankee game soon. So here's my plan, guys. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to figure out, there's a couple of different dates that I have for Yankee games. I know for a fact I'll be in Baltimore quite a bit. I'll definitely be at many Yankee-Orioles games this year in Baltimore. So if anybody is around the Baltimore area, let me know, man. Let me know, and we will definitely do it and talk more. Do you put your Sunday videos up on any podcast platforms or only YouTube? Right now, it is only YouTube, Adam. Right now, it's only YouTube. Right now, it's only YouTube. Yes, Felix has been doing a great job with his YouTube page. I agree. He's been doing a tremendous job. Yes, looking forward to the 7th inning Simonetti stretch. That is true. Nelson Santiago, my good friend, let me know, and I will let you know what games I'm going to. I'll be very happy to attend the games with you, man. No doubt about it. I have not been to spring training, but I plan on doing that next year. That is my goal. Also, too, yes, when it comes to the Yankee Stadium games, I literally, we still have the place right around the corner from Yankee Stadium. So there's no doubt about it. When I go, it's easy for me. I'm a couple of blocks from the stadium. Whenever I'm around, I will be happy to go to any of those games when I'm in New York. I'll be in New York this month, but that is for my fiance's business. So it really won't be much time on my hands personally, as I'll be attending a couple of things with her. But once March rolls around and games start coming up, I'll be letting you guys know what games I'll be attending, and I'll be happy to hang out with you guys for quite some time at the stadium. Man, Harper's swing is made for Yankee Stadium, either right field, left field, it doesn't matter. The guy could bop the ball anywhere out of the ballpark. It would be amazing. Yes, Ryan. She is Aroldis Chapman's anger management instructor. Yes, me and Ryan's pet would be a German Morockovitz. I still think that's my favorite Ryan joke. I love it. I love that joke. It's probably my all-time favorite. A German Morockovitz. What a dog. Oh, man. I love it. I love it, folks. I love it. All right, guys. I'll take a couple of more questions, and then I am going to go ahead and sign off here. You think the Rays will be better than the Sox this year? I wouldn't say they're better than the Sox, but I do think they will be better. I definitely think they will be better. Are you sure Stanton would DH all year? They wouldn't have to have him DH all year. You got a DH spot open. You can move those guys around quite a bit. You don't have to DH them. Yeah, I mean, Rob, there goes your answer right there. If Hideki Matsui was able to play left field, Giancarlo Stanton, and people make a big deal about Stanton in left field. I think after the first month or so, I think Stanton was a good left fielder. I didn't really see anything negative from Stanton in left. He's never going to be a great defender, but I don't see it that Stanton hurt the Yankees at all in left field. He's not J.D. Martinez in the outfield. He's much better. I mean, I don't think Stanton's a bad left fielder. And I wouldn't necessarily... People make a big deal out of Stanton's year. Stanton had an adjustment. He had to adjust to a new league. That's why I also said I think Machado makes a lot of sense, because there wouldn't be no adjustment. Bryce Harper's a really good hitter. I would expect a little bit of struggle. I wouldn't expect this unbelievably good year. I think he would struggle a little bit. But it always is an adjustment to switch leagues. I think Harper or Judge could play left field. I think if Harper really just says, hey, I want to play right, I think Aaron Judge could play left. I think Harper could DH days. I think Aaron Judge could play right field. They got many different ways they could switch it up. That wouldn't be an issue. I don't see the Yankees signing both guys. Maybe they do. Who the hell knows? I'll never say never. Maybe they do sign both guys, but I don't see that happening. All right, guys, a couple of more questions, and then I'll give a couple of updates. Coop says, I think Manny is holding out for the Yanks at this point. Harper is holding out for the big money, in my opinion. I think that's possible. Yeah, I could see if the Yankees did get Harper, I could see Florial also being dealt. Thank you. You are the best. No, Daniel, you guys are the best. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. A couple of updates for you guys who have streamed my music, have liked the music, have downloaded the music. I just want to say a quick thank you. I just created the Spotify account for the new album, and I'm already up to over 2,000 listeners monthly. The song Replay is doing amazingly well, up to almost, 4,000 streams already in just about 2 weeks, a week and a half or so. So I greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Music videos are dropping soon. I will have a release date for the album very soon also for the guys that care about music on here. And that is really it. Other than that, we'll keep doing everything else. The YouTube channel is going to start having some vlogs on it where I'm kind of recapping what my day looks like, recapping Yankee stories. And as you guys know, during the year, this page is going to be insane. So guys, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate you. I will talk to you all again very soon. Make sure you subscribe to the page. Subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Please subscribe. Please, please, please. Like the videos. Put your what's-it-calls on. Put your notifications on. And we will keep going from there. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. I will talk to you guys soon. Hopefully we have some big news. You guys are the best. Thank you. Talk to you.